Hello everyone and welcome back to another event review. With only a few days left for the For Honor Crosshair event, I'd like to give a somewhat critical review based on what was good, what was questionable, and certainly some ugly parts that I perceive should be addressed for future events. All these opinions, statements, and thoughts are my own, but if you have any disagreements or certain gripes I did not address, please respectfully express them in the comment section. And without further ado, let's just dive into this. Disclaimer. Now if you have not watched my YouTube shorts quickly going over the event information, goals, and bundles, I'll link it down in the description for you to quickly watch that to get up to speed. Now to start off with the event, it was pretty much a 5 out of 10. I really liked how the event was its own encounter that stood out from the others that already existed into the world. The models and animations were fresh, and I actually had somewhat of a challenge fighting each warrior. I did also notice that their AI specifically seemed a bit more fleshed out and more sophisticated, so this may just be a teaser / test run for their new human AI rework that was talked about in an AMA a while back. I hope for others who also may have spotted that, give Techland constructive criticism on the matter, as the humans right now, for the most part, just feel like dummies. I also like that little thundercloud of animation that also appears when you get near the encounter, basically giving off a sort of multiverse idea in which characters from multiple games are pretty much shoved into a zombie apocalypse and still fight each other despite that. Final good attention to detail is when you kick one of them off of a roof, they actually scream as they fall rather than a renegade scream which actually cuts off before they hit the ground. Techland, please fix. Now for the other side of the coin. Starting off small, I do not understand why Techland continues to have pre-baked corpses be physical models I have to walk around and practically get myself stuck during fights. I'd rather just have them actually fight the virals from above, pretty much to prove their worth in a fight, rather than just getting stuck onto an invisible wall. I will make this clear that this issue is not just tied to the event, as this has been a thing since release and mostly happens to dead bandits with spears in them or other dead bodies around GRE anomalies. The event goals are also not the hardest, but still lean into that fetch quest mentality due to how encounters are mainly spawned in the same areas, which also go for the regular encounters as well, which if you played the game for a long time will start to notice the copy paste curse. I have seen certain comments about the event being quote lacking or pretty much boring, and to its only defense to me, it's seemingly one. Game crossovers like these mainly cater to those who either love Dying Light 2, love For Honor, or even both. With any other game that does a similar formula, they usually get the same responses, as these only cater to certain groups to help boost their own games, which I don't really mind at all. Next, these events are not entirely based around Dying Light 2, and what I mean is take the Halloween or last year's Christmas event for example, which clearly more time and more effort was pretty much put in, because Techland has stated they were just given assets to help incorporate the crossover, but I am sure Dying Light 2's official Christmas event will be a bigger banger. As always, if you think you can help improve events in the future, let the developers know and give them constructive, fair feedback to let them know what worked for you personally and what turned you away from it. For the most part, it is up to the community obviously to shape Dying Light 2 as a whole into a better game each year. And with the second anniversary peeking around the corner, I hope it's an update that is hugely unexpected and blows us all away. If you agree with any of my viewpoints, hitting the like button and subscribing is a good way to let me know. If you have disagreed, I am also open for feedback in the comments below. And as always, good night and good luck.